Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Doug Marcaida.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, fellow veterans and supporters, it is a tremendous honor to stand before you today at this Veterans-Owned Business Luncheon. As an 8-year U.S. Air Force veteran and a proud business owner, I want to share with you a little bit of my journey and the importance of celebrating business-owned, that title alone. When Dave asked me to be part of this, I did not understand that. As a veteran, I also became a military combatives instructor. And when I worked with those who are downrange, I promised them that I would not talk about their experiences. We kept it quiet because they deserve the silence of that memory. So using veteran-owned business to me was something that I don't understand that. I don't want to use that until Dave explained some things and I reflected on my military career. When I first arrived in the United States as an immigrant, I felt a strong desire to prove my place in this great country. I thought, if I serve in the military, no one can ever question my right to be here. In fact, I often say, the military served me more than I served it. They clothed me, fed me, and taught me a vocation that led to a rewarding 21 years in the medical field. I like to joke that joining the Air Force was the best decision I ever made after choosing to fold my underwear in perfect 6-inch squares. I still do so as out of habit. Every day I make my bed, and I'm always checking my gig line. It's a great habit. Military training gives you habits. Through my military service, I learned that the true meaning of values like honor, integrity, and respect, these were not just words. We live it. We were reminded of it every day. These principles were ingrained in me. Today, I enjoy those habits. I enjoy those principles. It's what makes me who I am today. What I cherish most is the camaraderie and brotherhood we share as veterans. I remember during my service in tech school, this is a great memory, we actually had a conflict in Latin America. There was a Marine detachment at my base where I was going to school, and we always had weekend scuffles with the Marines. We were all full of, testosterone, I guess, right? But when we were told of this conflict, I listened first time I was at the Airmen's Club. They played the song, "I Am Proud to Be an American." For the first time I heard it, and everything changed. In that moment, I was no longer just an immigrant. I was part of something greater. We stood together, airmen, Marines, soldiers, sailors, proud Americans, united by our service. I can honestly say that the military has served me more than I served it. And I can't say that. I come from a third world country. Coming over here, everything was given to me. And I just appreciated that. So how can I use that title freely? Well, I found out. I'm just going to get away with that. I'm going to adapt, improvise, and overcome, come from my heart. When I talk to Dave, he goes, you know what's so important about this? Honorable mention. What does that mean? I am a product of my military service. Everything I did in the service, I was able to use after my military service. So you see, just because you're a veteran, we continue to serve. We are now serving our country. We still serve our families. We still serve our community. And that's so important because it came from me being in the military. And I'm proud of that. And when Dave posed, well, why do we need to use a veteran-owned service or a business service? Why do we need that title? Because we need to honor those that created those values that were instilled in us and that we continue to use today. Now, when we talk about veterans-owned businesses, people will know that they can rely on us, just like they rely on us to give our lives for our country, in service of our country. That they can continue to say, this will be done right. Just like on the show Fortune Fire. If I cut, you know that blade is going to be sharp. Or when I say it will kill, which is acronym for keep everyone alive, I'm going to do that even after my service. That I will continue to be just like a military service or active military, but now for my community. That I will continue to keep everyone alive through my principles, protect those that I love, It's not about how many you hurt, it's about how many you protect. And I still do that. And all these values I got from a military service. So now I get it. Thank you, Dave. I was always proud to be a veteran. As a matter of fact, our hosts in the show, they're all veterans. But when we talk about what it means to be a veteran-owned business, it means that we will continue our service in the highest quality ever, as taught to us in service of this country. So, as a veteran and a business owner, I probably say that I dared to aim high. I dared to be all I could be, so that I can also say that I'm forged by the sea. And it will kill, which means keep everyone alive. I'm Doug Marcaida, and I approve this service, this message. But nonetheless, once again, I'm honored now to use that moniker that I am a veteran and a business owner, and I'm very proud of that. And so should all of you, because we continue to serve this country in the best way that we can. Thank you.